the story about a little old lady and the dog is really about caring. So I wanted to kind of have a sense of the set that would have that intimacy, not just with the story, but also the crew. So in the sense of the crew were really, compacted on top of one another. So we really had to kind of work for one another, and so that the story and the crew really would morph in together. Timing was the biggest challenge. Obviously, when Stephen gave me the script, obviously we had the actress in mind, Rosalie Lenihan. But then the challenge was getting Rosalie Lenihan. Because there's challenges in doing a short film. The challenges are getting people interested in the story, first of all, but then the project. So it's kind of like two different things. You've got a story which has a narrative which is going to resonate with people. They're going to like the story. You can't not like the story. But getting people interested on the project, which is kind of the practical, structural element of making a film. Have you enough money? Have you got the equipment? Have you got the locations? All those kind of things can be problematic, but my first impression when I read the script was we're either going to do it right or not going to do it. And key to all of this as well, I have to say, was Dave Brennan, the DP. I mean, he committed to the short very early on, had lots of ideas, and there was a great connection between Stephen and David. You could see that, it was very apparent to me. And I knew that we were in good hands. And I knew that that would be an anchor to pull the project and also a lot of the crew on board, which eventually happened. But it took a year, it took a good year to finesse it. My intention all along was to make a feature film in a short package. So I think when you make a film, whether it's a short or a feature film, you should always be aware that you're making a film. So the kind of professionalism, the structure should go into that. So I was very keen to create an atmosphere that was like a little feature film, because I think then everybody that gets involved feels like they're on a really, really important project. That the commitment is there, the professional is there, the budget is there, so we're all coming together to make something that has an aspiration. We had quite a lot of challenges finding a dog and a trainer. It's not as easy as it sounds, because not only have you got to find the right dog, you've got to find the right trainer. And you've got to position both of them together and then align them to the project. So you can find a trainer and the dog and you think, oh, we struck magic, which we didn't. It took us several stop and starts to work through different trainers and dogs, and it didn't work. We could see it wouldn't work. Stephen had picked the piece of music, and I heard it straight away. I knew it was the right piece. It was originally written for piano, and this was going to be it was adapted for the harp. So again, we got lucky. Magic happened. We met the wonderful Geraldine O'Doherty, who took the piece, and then we recorded it in RTE a couple of months before Christmas, and it was a magical session for a morning with Geraldine, and just the energy that came off the music, it was incredible.